afternoon, family, and welcome back to another episode of Godspeed, where we provide you a weekly market overview for the Lexus LC500. Wow, family, they say the reward is for those who wait patiently, and this week is a perfect example of that. My top 3 opportunities this week focus on 2 industry low price 2021 convertibles. You heard me right. And a new record low price on a 2022 ultra white and circuit red touring package with only 11,000 miles. All right, family, let's get into tonight's episode. But before we do, I greatly appreciate your continued support. Please do subscribe to the channel. Let's go. Let's get into our first one in the lineup tonight, and it's this beautiful 2022 Lexus LC500. This is the coupe option in ultra white exterior. Remember, in 21, they changed from the Rioja red interior to the circuit red interior. But my goodness, family, this thing is absolutely immaculate. Now, I will say this out of the gate, right? We've got a touring package here where someone probably built this, and they built a touring package and added on the 21-inch option wheels. Either way, I'm happy about it because let's face it, we get the amazing wheels that just set this car off, in my opinion. And then, gosh, I'm just loving the fact that this thing literally is non-touched. Okay, beautiful pictures here. Here's a good picture of the interior here. We've got, again, that brighter red, the circuit red touring package, so you get these amazing seats, right, which, you know, look like little iRobots right there. We get obviously all the good stuff in here. In 22, right, there's a lot of conversations in the chat talking about, you know, what improvements and how this car handles. Some of those improvements to, you know, what some people consider the jerkiness in the LC500. Some of those have been, I won't say remedied, because I'm personally not one who is very sensitive about the way it feels. I like the way the 2018s, 2019s feel, but I do understand what people are talking about, right? We also get the all-weather rear cover in the back here as well to go with the carpet. And man, I'm just telling you though, that circuit red interior just looks amazing, right? Obviously, touring package, so we get the glass top up there instead of the carbon fiber. Beautiful option right here, family. Let's go take a look at the deets real quick, right? 11,000 miles on this bad boy, right? We have 0 accidents, 2 previous owners, and coming in at a record low $75,899. Now, family, that is about roughly $5,000 less than the next 2022 option on the market, and it's also a hard top. It has a few less miles, coming in at about 8,000 miles on that one. But guys, I think this one is an absolute must-have. Let's do a real quick look over here at the dealership, right? We come over here, we can find the Carfax report. Right, again, no accidents, so I'm not going to go through this a lot, with the exception of just want to see what kind of services we've done. With 10,000 miles, we're not going to get a lot. And if I'm not mistaken, family, we actually had this thing on the channel as in the lineup once before because it was already super low. But yeah, everything out here is looking good, right? No, you know, with only 11,000 miles, I don't see any of the 5 or 10,000 mile services, but let's face it, they were absolutely done because they're free services. When you buy the car brand new, the first 2 services are absolutely free. Okay. All right, family, that is a tremendous opportunity for anybody who is looking for a 22. So you're looking for something that's got a little bit later year around it, low miles, and you love that touring package, but absolutely wanted those upgraded 21-inch wheels. $75,899 is going to be the price on that. Second option, we start to get into my 2 2021 options that are, again, industry lows this week, from the 22 to both of these 21s. Now, I will say this right here. This is probably not going to be the option for everybody, but family, if you know, you know. And this is going to be a tremendous opportunity for somebody who's looking for a custom. Let's get into this, right, family? So what we have right here is a 2021. This is a caviar exterior, so that's that beautiful black. You can see that it's matted or muted a little bit because they've got probably a clear bra, or not a clear bra, but a clear bra wrap on this to give it that flat matte look. Okay, let's talk about some of the less obvious, aspects to this vehicle. Family, we've got a complete kit right here. This looks like the Artisan Spirit kit in carbon fiber. Guys, that's money. And I wouldn't doubt that I know we got a lot of replicas running around in the aftermarket scene, but I would not doubt that this is the authentic one. And of course, you'll have to inspect that upon viewing this. But guys, we've got some beautiful HRE wheels on this bad boy, and that, my friend, again, is a extremely luxurious aftermarket wheel and a very expensive wheel to put on this vehicle, right? We got the carbon fiber little M3 style top mirror caps there, carbon fiber lower grille here, which is kind of hard to tell, but that almost looks like it could be the OEM one because it sits super, super flat. Then we go on the inside. Obviously, we got the carbon fiber scuff plates. I mean, this bad boy is all day night rider. I mean, it's looking super, super sexy. I love how everything is appearing on this. Looks like we got one key. There's those HRE wheels, Pirellis. Looks like we've got 21s, okay, which is nice because, some people opt to put 22s on these, but, a lot of people really like that 21-inch ride feel. So, guys, I think this one's tremendous. Let's look at the deets on it real quick, okay? 2021, 38,000 miles. Come on, man, that's not bad at all. It's a little bit over the 10,000 mile per year allotment, but not enough for us to really, cause any pain on it, okay? Now, this one does have one accident, 2 previous owners. So let's jump over here to the website real quick, right, where we're going to be able to see this Carfax report real quick, all right? And I think, let me just make sure I mentioned $68,990 on this one, okay? Again, lots of aftermarket work done to this thing, and that's going to drive that price down tremendously, right? Let me just call it out real quick. The Artisan Spirit kit, here's what that price looks like over in your right-hand side. Here's what those HRE wheels looks like on the right-hand side. Not to mention the other little carbon bits that we've got on the vehicle. So you've got a lot of value already baked into this bad boy. When we look at the Carfax to understand that impact a little bit more, guys, happened in, September of 2022. This was a 21 car. So I hate when these cars have accidents on them, but I love to see minor damage. I love to see that we don't have any of the airbag deployments. And if it's got to happen, I like to see it personally as close as possible to the date where it rolled off the showroom floor. That just means that, listen, it's going to get that much more care and consideration when they start to put it back together, okay? Again, 5,000 mile service done, 10,000 mile service done, 15,000 mile service done. There's that little damage to the left end. How do we mitigate this damage, family? Obviously, we check it out ourselves, but since we're not buying a vehicle from the Lexus dealership, I would absolutely take this to the dealership and give them a couple $100. Let them do a full bumper to bumper inspection on it so you know everything you need to know. Okay. All right. And then looks like we got a tire replaced at 33,000 miles there. Alignment went to the last owner. And then here we are, with Abra Movich Motors in California up for sale. I think this is going to be a tremendous opportunity for somebody who is looking to get into a very, very high-class customized LC500 option this week, guys. Man, this one just literally, we're keeping an eye on this one clearly because, it's been on our radar, but this one has absolutely had a tremendous drop over the past week, and I had to get it back in front of you, okay? So let's go through what we're looking at here. Guys, we have got a 2021 Lexus LC500 convertible, ultra white exterior. I'm assuming we got a black interior with that amazing black top on it right there. Guys, with those beautiful 21-inch wheels to look at. Looks like we've got a carbon fiber insert on the bottom there. There's that beautiful, very clean looking black interior. We know we got the carbon fiber scuffs. Yeah, they always put that right there on the convertibles, which is always a nice to have, right? Let's take a look at the deets on this one real quick, right? So we've got a 34,000 mile vehicle. Family, this is a 0 accident, 1 previous owner. Guys, just take a look real quick at the price on this one. Look, price has went down a total of $7,300 on this. This actually might be the cheapest if I'm not mistaken, this is the absolute cheapest 2021 on the market. I'll double check that and put a little comment up in the top right hand corner. But you know, in July, this thing came in at 73,000. If you guys remember, the convertibles have had a difficult summer, right? And by difficult, I mean that they have been up in price and not down like we've seen on some of the other, you know, 18 model opportunities and whatnot. So to see a splash of all of a sudden mid to high $60,000 convertibles is absolutely tremendous. Okay. All right. This one's out at Irvine Acura in California as well. Family, I think this is going to be a tremendous opportunity for somebody who says, listen, I want a convertible. Been waiting on one, just needed one to come into my price point, okay? Want something that's got 0 accidents to have to deal with, only one previous owner, 34,000 miles, coming in at this amazing $66,423. Guys, even the algorithm from Car Guru says this price looks just too good to be true. With that being said, family, whenever you've got the lowest price and you got these industry standards on these prices, you got to be quick to act on this. You know, I kind of say that with a little bit of caution because let's face it, guys, like I started the top of the conversation with patience, it has absolutely paid off. If now is your time to strike, I think these are going to be some tremendous opportunities for you to get in front of.